Hey guys, this is my first video speaking English, and this is a special video because I will tell about Midori Shoujo Tsubaki. This is a manga and movie I discovered those days on internet because of a thumbnail who claimed this manga, not the manga but the anime, was banned from a lot of countries, and this is very I don't know, but for me this is very clickbait. I click in the video and see some things and thought, wow, I don't wanna to watch this video. I wanted to read the manga, and I started the manga. I thought I will take some time to search and read, and for my surprise it's very easy to find the manga on Google. And this is very good because when I start to read mangas on internet was kinda tough to find mangas and translates in Portuguese or even English, but nowadays it's pretty simple. And I read all the manga, and I was a disturbing experience in my opinion. I understand the reason of the manga no, the movie, the reason of the movie being banned from some countries. And this is because the main character of this horror story is Midori, like the name of the manga, Midori Shoujo Tsubaki, because Midori is a teenage girl. Yes, this is pretty horrible. And I will tell the brief of the manga history, and after this I will tell my impressions and these things about the history, and this video will be you know, will be contain a lot of spoilers. Yes, spoilers. If you want to read this manga, come back later in this video, and I will explain some things. Well, the brief is Midori uh, doesn't has a father, and she mother dies of a disease, and she sell flowers to survive. A man found Midori and tells to her to seek him to enter a circus and living there. And when Midori went to the circus, she discovered is a British place with a British persons. It's not British persons because they are I like Midori say monsters, but because they are mean. It's very mean. It's pretty complicated to read this and see the images because they are bad peoples, and sometimes they do something. Okay, it's not good, it's okay, because nothing's good by doing this manga. And unfortunately Midori is abusing, and she suffers sexual abuse, bullying, and a lot of horrible things, and she's kinda kidnapped for this circus she can live. And this is the brief of the history. I will read the name of the chapters because I think the name of the chapters is pretty important to the history, and I think it is good to know. The first chapter is patience and obedience. The second is there is no place like home. The third, out of the blue. The fourth, fame and mediocrity. And as then others, the wages of sin, the reckoning, until death does apart. Farewell, sweet cherry blossoms. Why I read the name of the chapters, because you see have like a construction, and the manga is pretty short too, like 8 chapters. Um, and why I think this manga is so disturbing, because nothing in this story got better. In the final, the things when you think it will be better doesn't don't happen. Nothing good. It's pretty interesting. It's not like a conventional horror story. I don't wanna take so long in this video because it's not my objective in here. But one of the things I think is important when you read is how horrible and miserable a human being can be, because in the history have some elements of magic and these things, but it's pretty close to reality. That's why I think this manga is so cruel, because you have some magic, like have some commentaries of the Masamitsu, the bottle wonder. He used magic to help Midori, and for me this is a very complicated part of the manga, because Masamitsu in the same time he's make good things to Midori, he kinda abuse of her in the psychological way. I don't want to sell Masamitsu. It's a I don't know if I can say he's bad when you compare to the another people, the another person in the manga, but he's not cool because he make bad things too. And this is the only momentum in the history about magic and these things. And I think the disturbing part of all this, you see the parts of the history is so real. Because when you read like some horror mangas or horror animes, you have always symbols and these things, and in the Midori is not like this. It's like you have more reality than magic or monster, because in the truth in here the monsters are the human beings. This is the truth. How is nothing more cruel than human beings, in my opinion. Even if you see horror stories, you see this kind of thing. Like, it's pretty disturbing. I think is it's kind of complicated, like I said before. But it's a awesome manga, and and movie. I think everybody who like gore or horror content need to see. Is a disturbing experience. It's not for sensitive people. And this is it. The only thing I want to tell about the final of the history is like you you see a lot of things of Midori pass and feel, and in the final she she could take off her chest the last screen, and this is it. And for finish this video, I wanna read to what Midori say in the beginning of the manga, because I think it's pretty important, because this is the the real brief of the manga. Is like, one day I met the owner of a freak show and he tricked me, and ever since they haven't been forced to work in this awful show. My life is so horrible. Sometimes I wish that I could die, and I can go to school. I can sleep at night. I'm so urged. What will become of me? What should I do? This is literally the 8th page of the first chapter of the manga. It's pretty sad. But this is it. Thanks to listen me. And sorry for sometimes my bad English. And thanks.